Welcome back. You've made it to my 5th quick tool in my literacy and note reading playlist. This focuses on intervals. When I was in my master's degree, my professor made a passing comment that really good sight readers don't rely on note identification like e.g. BDF. They are reading by intervals and by chord shape. And that comment hit me like a ton of bricks because I realized that so much of my own reading did rely on note identification, and the methodology by which I had been taught had really identified and relied on that as well. And so I have loved introducing into my own teaching a lot more work with intervals and with chord identification. So I use I think this is a Hal Leonard set that also includes octave, and then we'll flip it over and we'll really focus on playing it. So I use these cards through repeated exposures, briefly in lessons, to start building the awareness of seconds, thirds, fourths, the way that that correlates with lines and spaces. It's just another great asset to have. I will mention that at a music teachers conference, I also found decks of intervals that are in different keys. So this one's in G major and it runs through all the G major intervals as well as some minor intervals as well. They had a D major deck. I'll definitely look for a link to try to include this in the video description below or to find a similar resource, but I have definitely found that focusing on interval recognition is just a great way to up your students' awareness of reading, and that it can take place from early levels and be a really beneficial asset. I hope it helps your students as well. Enjoy.